My name is Ellen McCauley at Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York, and it's my privilege to be here tonight with some fine people who every single one of them share in my journey, our journey to eat less and move more. Last week, we talked about the greatest barriers we had to weight loss, and I told you that we were going to talk about them at length. I'm not going to go in order. I'm going to go where God leads me. The first week, we talked about those self-defeating beliefs, and tonight we're going to talk about number 9 weight loss barrier, which is a lifetime of exposure to misinformation. Now, misinformation can be two things. Someone trying to mislead you on purpose, or just ignorance. Like back in the 30s and 40s, everyone was smoking. No one knew how bad it was. And then when they got word, maybe in the 60s, people are dying from this, then that's when the misinformation was really put out by the tobacco companies. They were misleading us. And there's a lot of things that we have misinformation on. We think we can eat fat-free, low-cal, diet soda, and all those things are going to help us, everybody lose weight. But we're going to talk tonight, and we're going to start with blood sugar. And you're going to say, blood sugar? Why are we starting with that, Ellen? I have been doing so much research because I've been struggling, and I know there's other people in the group, and Karen and I have talked about it a lot. What are we doing? I know Chris, Karen, and I, we've talked, what are we doing? You know, we're eating less, we're moving more. Why aren't we losing this weight? Blood sugar levels affect weight loss. Our body converts digestible carbohydrates into blood sugar and gives us a source of energy, and it determines whether we burn fat or we store fat. And our pancreas produces the insulin. When we eat grains, refined grains, the white carbohydrates, the pizza, most of the fiber's been stripped away, and the sugar makes our pancreas go into overtime, and there's sugar in all those things, overtime to produce the insulin necessary for the blood sugar to be used for energy, and it can't. So where is it used? As fat. And then we have an insulin surge because we have too much blood sugar. And then our insulin levels drop below normal. We're tired, we're hungry, and we want to eat more. And when we do, we start the cycle all over again. Now, there are simple carbohydrates that we're eating, and sugars and candy bars, etc. And our blood sugar is all out of whack, and it doesn't know what to do with the extra sugar. It stores it at fat. We're tired, we're irritable. We need to maintain, anyone who's trying to manage adult onset diabetes are always measuring their sugar levels. Somebody comes every week and he goes, my sugar levels have been great all week. I've never tested my sugar levels because I don't have a kit. I don't know. I could be every day going, I don't know. We could all be doing that to ourselves. Now let's name some simple carbohydrates, because I don't think people in this group really know what they are. Yell out things that are simple carbohydrates.
White bread.
White bread, more.
Pasta.
Rice.
White pasta, rice, more.
Ketchup.
Ketchup has a lot. Sugar, flour, anything with pizza. Creamer. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my creamer later. And then there's also sugars. The fruit sugar, the dairy sugar, anything that ends in "-ose." Ketchup, salad dressing, canned fruit, applesauce, peanut butter, soups, hidden sugars, simple carbohydrates, the beverages we drink, fat-free products, cereal. Now, I love Kashi cereal, and I was like doing this research, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what about my Kashi whole grain cereal? And I'm looking at it, and it's going organic, organic, organic. And I went, thank you, Jesus. But then I looked at my fat-free creamer. This is fat-free creamer, and the ingredients are this long. In the fat-free creamer, it's got oats this and soy this and this. I mean, for just a little white creamer, it's got this many things that are chemicals. And I'm going to talk about this a couple of times. God created our bodies. He created the food, the fruits, the vegetables. When we eat a banana, God's programmed our body to go, banana, I'm going to take this vitamin here, that vitamin here. We eat an apple. Our body goes, ooh, apple, I'm going to store this here, I'm going to do this here. When we start eating all this processed food, our bodies go, what the heck is that? Where do I put that? And you know where they put it? You know where our bodies put it? In our fat cells. It's like, I don't know what that is. I think I'll store it right over there. We're eating all this processed. And here's something else that's so important. I think I've also said over the past 6.5 years, what has saved me from weighing 370 is having breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, you want to have some grapes, you want to have an apple, you want to have a healthy couple of nuts, couple of raisins. But when you don't eat, when you starve yourself, when you skip a meal, your metabolism slows to conserve energy. It goes into a survival mode. Because you think, I ate too much yesterday, I'm not going to eat it all tomorrow, I'm going to lose weight. Your body's going, what, where's my food? The best thing to do is get back in the saddle, have some natural foods. That's very important. We need high fiber. Let's name some high fiber things. Bran. Keep going.
Figs.
Figs, raisins,
Apples.
apples, watermelon, cantaloupe fruits, vegetables. A lot of vegetables are high in fiber. Cauliflower. What's wrong with cutting up some cauliflower in a baggie? Eating on that. I love raw cauliflower. Anybody who has type 1 diabetes, nobody in this group does, we're putting that over there, but anyone who has type 2 diabetes knows that diet and exercise is integral in managing that. And we, those of us who are blessed to not have it yet, want to prevent that. I don't want to go to the doctor next year and have him say, I want adult diabetes, because then you really do have to monitor your blood sugar. 5 foods to never eat. And you guys are going to be freaking out about this. I went to beyonddiet.com because diets don't work. I want to go beyond diets. Orange juice. Fruit juices contain a great deal of sugar. Now, if you're taking 8 oranges and you're taking the peel off and you're going squaheech, squaheech, and you're drinking that, that's one thing. I'm not talking about you making some orange juice. I'm talking about off-the-shelf fruit juices have so much sugar it will disrupt your body's blood sugar and insulin levels. Artificial sweeteners. My body cannot take aspartame. I really try to stay away from all artificial sugars. Why do you think we're allergic to things like aspartame, MSG? Did God make those, or did he have man put those together? Whole wheat bread. Now this is going to freak some people out here. Wheat products quickly turn into sugar in the body just like orange juice, causing a spike in blood sugar levels. Whole wheat bread, the American public has been led to believe is healthy, contains processed wheat, which is deficient in nutrients and can result in digestive distress. Fake butter. We think if we're eating Smart Balance, and I can't believe it's not butter, we're all golden. This article is saying get some real butter, get some organic butter, have a little bit. We're eating all these fake processed food thinking it's going to help us lose weight, and it's not. This one was shocking to me. Soy. Soy has been found to have awful and long-lasting effects on the thyroid. Your thyroid is responsible for releasing hormones that help regulate heart rate, skin, critical part of metabolism, how quickly or slowly you lose weight. If you consume high amounts of soy protein, I'm amazed. I was reading like the labels in my closet. Soy, soy, soy. I'm like, wow. All right. Now you might say, oh my gosh, Ellen, what do I do? What do I do? I'm all freaking out now. We're going to stop right there, Bobby.